Good afternoon, Internet. Welcome back to Destination Venus, hiding here under the stairs at Harrogate's fabulous Everyman Cinema. It's time for the second part of What's on the Rack for Newcomer Day, 22nd of March 2023. And the second part of the rack, every bit as good as the first bit. We start with Sergio Gomez's Gods Against Gru. Part 4 of 4. Gru is the world's worst barbarian hero. So terrible at it, he is feared throughout the land. Even the gods are afraid. Then we have Joe Kelly and Ken Niimura's Immortal Sergeant. That rarest of things these days, a black and white masterpiece. Then we have Joe Fixit, the green guy's grey alter ego, the grey gangster hawk. This is set back in the day, when Joe was in Vegas, and it's Peter David back on the script. And I love Peter David writing The Hulk. I love Peter David writing Spider-Man. Peter David doing both. We'll have a bit of that. Then we've got the Marauders hitting issue 12, and then a truly momentous occasion, the Milestone 30th Anniversary Special. I can't believe it's 30 years since Milestone launched. This anthology is to celebrate those 30 years. And it's nice to see Milestone coming back into its own. The Milestone characters got kind of absorbed into the DC universe, the mainstream DC universe, a little bit. And now they're breaking back out onto their own. The Dakotaverse is becoming a thing. And this is a great place to jump on and learn about these characters if you are new to the Milestone. And of course, if you're a fan from way back, like myself, it's just nice to wallow in that nostalgia. Then we have Monica Rambeau Photon. Eve L. Ewing absolutely smashing it on script duties. And with Monica Rambeau being so important to the forthcoming Marvels movie, it's nice to see the character getting a bit of a go in the comics, so that we get kind of a genuine take on the character before the movies take her away from us. Then we have another issue 1. We have got The Neighbours. It's a really interesting and genuinely creepy horror book from Boom, which I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because, frankly, I want you to read this and I do not want you to be spoiled. Then we have the highlight pretty much of any rack if it's on it, Nightwing, issue 102. The current run of Nightwing continues to enthrall, amaze and delight. It is just cracking. We don't have Bruno Redondo on the interior art this week, and I'm always sad about that. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for anyone who has to be the fill-in artist for Bruno Redondo, because normally I look at that art and think it's pretty cool. But now I'm looking at that art and just wishing it was Bruno Redondo. So my apologies to whoever this artist is. Travis Boyd? I don't know. I'm not going to look for the credits page. But it's Nightwing. It's still fantastic. It is a wonder of DC Comics. Still the best thing they're putting out. Could well still be the best superhero book on the rack. Then from Dark Horse we have Order and Outrage. Jim Starlin getting back into the comics writing business, which to a child from the 80s like myself is always a great thing. Sections of this probably not safe for work, but it is a gripping tale. Speaking of which, and speaking of things that are not necessarily safe for work, Parker Girls hits issue 6. Terry Moore continues to delight. Terry Moore's art continues to be astonishing, and these characters continue to be brilliant. Then we have Hush hitting issue 5. Plush. It's been a weird one, even by the standards of these particular creators, but it's been one heck of a ride. Punisher still hasn't got his proper logo back, so the less said about that the better, but you know, if we discount that, Frank seems to be doing very much his thing. The difficulty I have is finding a page I can show you on the internet without getting told off by YouTube. And speaking of that kind of issue, finally for section 2 we have got issue 4 of Red Sonja, Hell Sonja, as the Siren with a sword continues to team up with her demonic counterpart to do magic-y stuff. Yes, alright, I haven't read it. I'm behind, I know. So that's it for section 2 of What's on the Rack. We will be back in a bit with section 3. But for now, we will leave you to it. We are here until 5:30 today. We're here until 5:30 tomorrow and Friday, and we're here 11 till 5:30 on Saturday as well. Come and see us. If you don't, we're online as well. www.destinationvenus.co.uk. You can find anything you want there, and if you can't, you can contact us through the website and let us know. Okay, we'll see you soon. Until we do, be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody else, above all else. Love comics. We'll see you soon.